Rainbows, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a cut crease eye look on hooded eyes. We all know this can be challenging, so I've dropped it right back to the basics to teach you guys exactly how to do it and how to make the most out of your eyes. Today's video I am going to be using HOODED Cosmetics. I will have a link to them in the description box below, but they sent me lots of goodies to try out, so I'm not only going to be showing you guys a cut crease tutorial, but doing a bit of a first impressions on their makeup as well. And Hazel is very excited. So that being said, let's get right into the tutorial.
I'm here when you need me, I'm yours. If you let go, if you let go, if you let go.
Alright, so I have started by doing my eyebrows and just coating the crap out of them with some concealer. I've also run that concealer over my eyes as a little bit of a base. So we're going to go in with the HOODED Cosmetics 24 Peekaboo Pixies eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Enchanted. I got this one because I have a massive crush on like deep foresty kind of green colors, and this palette seemed to have some beautiful kind of greens in there. I'm going to start by applying some tape. This isn't necessary, but I'm going to do more of an exaggerated kind of winged type shadow look, so tape just makes it so much easier. If you do have a hood in the outer corner as well, I'll zoom you guys in because my hood is mainly in the outer corner. Placing your tape, I suggest you place it kind of below where that crease is, because otherwise if you place it too high, you're going to just cut off that eyeshadow and it's just going to end up making more work for you in the long run. So I've just placed it out here a little bit more. So like most shadow looks, I'm going to start off with a kind of taupe color and just build up a little bit in the crease just to help with transitioning. And Hazel just farted. And if you guys can hear what sounds like a farting noise, it's Hazel in her rocking chair, and it sounds like farts because I've edited videos before when she's in her chair. Oh. I'm going to move on with a slightly darker kind of brownie color, and I'm basically just going to apply that in the same area again. And these shadows are beautifully pigmented. I am loving them so far. I'm going to start off with, oh, they're so pretty. I'm going to start off with this one here. Man, that is pretty on the brush. I cannot wait to put this on my eyeball. So I'm going to mainly focus this, oh my gosh, that is so pretty, towards the outer portion of my eye. What I'm going to do now is take that same color on a fluffier brush and start to dust that up into the crease. Yes, you can see it when my eyes are open, but I want to kind of just raise it up a little bit more to make it a bit more noticeable. I'm also going to drag this right into that inner portion of my crease as well, because that way when we cut the crease, it's going to fade really nicely into this darker kind of smoky green rather than having the lighter color and then bam, the taupe color. Ooh, so pretty much most of those taupey colors that we used at the start have pretty much been covered up. You still see a little bit of it, but they were mainly there just to help this green color blend. So now I'm going to dive into this darker green right here. I don't know how much darker it's going to be from this one. This one does look to be a little bit mossy. So if it's not quite dark enough, I'll go in with some of the black as well. I don't know if it's going to be dark enough. It just seems to be more of a khaki kind of tonal green, which is absolutely stunning. Well, actually, I think this might just be enough. It's getting darker. It's growing on me. Back in with a fluffier brush, and I'm just gonna go to town, really blending all these edges out before we get into the crease. So basically what I've done with these shadows is just completely create a new crease. You guys can see where my crease is, and you can see the shadows do not stop at the crease. I've raised them up and extended them above the crease, basically creating a new crease so you guys will be able to see the color. So now comes the fun part. We're going to use some concealer and cut the crease. Now I have actually two different eyelids, which makes it a lot of fun. This one does seem to kind of extend up a little bit higher than this one, so this one is slightly more hooded. So the problem I have there is if I follow both my different eyelids with the concealer, my eyes are going to end up looking really uneven and kind of weird looking. So basically I'm going to pick my larger eyelid and copy the same amount of concealer on the not so large eyelid. Make sure you have quite a light concealer and a really kind of dense brush to apply this with. If you've got one eyelid that's different to the other, best to start off with a slightly bigger one. Right near the lashes is where I'm going to start applying this color. And basically use like a patting kind of motion. So what I want to do, because I want this to be quite noticeable, is I'm just going to intensify it and bring it up slightly higher. Especially if you want a really kind of crisp edge to the cut crease. If you have hooded eyes, it's always best just to create a whole new crease. That way when you open and close your eyes, it's not going to mess up that line that you've created. So pretty much that whole section of my eye, I've just blanked back out. If you can tell the difference, I've just put this straight on my lid here and it looks quite different compared to this eye. So I'm basically just going to draw out a completely new lid area here. So raising it up. And as you guys can see as well, I've increased this line a fair bit past my tear duct. You don't have to do that, but if you do have quite small eyes, this is going to make your eyes appear a lot bigger as well and just more kind of elongated. So I'm just going to see if I need to tweak any areas. The main area that I've built up is in this inner portion of my eye, and then it's almost like it tapers down into my natural kind of crease. I'm just going to pat over that concealer just to make sure that it has pretty much dried before we go in with the next color. I'm going to go in with this gorgeous bright greeny kind of gold shade and start in that inner corner and literally just pat this color in. What I'm also going to do is take that same brush and dip in the darker green color, and just where the light green and the dark green meet, I'm just going to softly outline it just to make it a little bit more intense. You don't need much at all, and obviously it does depend on what colors you're doing, but this will just make it pop a little bit more. Or if you had like some glitter liner or something, you can always do like a stripe of that in that area if you want. Moving on to that kind of first green that we did, I'm just gonna pat this and blend this in with the light green. And then back to the darker green, blend that again. I'm now going to move on to eyeliner. So I'm using the Police Eyeliner Up eyeliner pen by Rude Cosmetics. Now I do have a tutorial all on how to do winged liner for hooded eyes. If you guys want a more in-depth version, I will link it in the description box below, or just click the eye. Otherwise I'm just going to apply this in my normal hooded eye technique. So I must say, normally I'm not a fan of pen type eyeliners, but this one is like the first one I've used that I've actually been able to use and get it to work. So good one, Rude Cosmetics. I am impressed. So I'm going to continue on with my base makeup, and there is a primer that I'm going to use. So this is the Wishes Do Come True Glow Primer Oil. This stuff looks amazing. When I picked it out, I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff looks incredible. Oh, so I'm gonna give this a bit of a shake. Oh my gosh, it is like turning into this iridescent, glowy. Look at that. It looks like unicorn tears. Not that I know what they look like, but in my imagination, this is what they would look like. But I don't know why unicorns would be crying. It says, set the perfect canvas for a masterpiece with this most revolutionary oil primer. Lightweight, hydrating formula with a soothing scent that will blur out imperfections and appearances of fine lines. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh. Shake a little to revive the rose gold tone, or shake heavily for a brighter glow. So you can shake a little, because there was like that line, so you could shake a little bit and have a slight kind of rosy glow to it, or shake it a lot like I have done to unleash the magic. Oh, this is cool. So this has like a little dropper at the top. You just press the button. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh, it feels incredible. And a little goes a long way. I did not need as much as what I used just then. That feels amazing, and you guys can see my glow. That's just gonna shine through when I put my foundation on. So I'm gonna do my foundation and I'll be back. The rest of my kind of base makeup is on. So I'm going to go back to the eyes and finish off the shadows along the lower lash line. Onto mascara. I picked this mascara because it looks weird. Unlike any mascara that I've ever used before, I thought why not just grab it and try it out. So this is the HOODED Cosmetics Mighty Mascara and Comb. It says no mascara will ever be as precise. New innovation 3-row comb applicator. Kiss clumpy lashes goodbye. Wow, okay. This is quite a big product as well. I'm just gonna open this up. Oh wow, oh my gosh. This is what it looks like. This is crazy. So I'm gonna twist to bring the product up. Oh my gosh, all right, I don't wanna put too much in there. So my lashes are notoriously thin, short. I haven't curled them. We'll just see what this does. Okay, all right, I'm actually kind of scared. All right, I'm guessing you just apply this like a normal mascara. Oh my gosh, there is no clumping at all. You guys probably can't even tell because of my eyeliner, but it literally is just like coating my lashes individually and making them black and gorgeous. Alright, I'm interested to see how this is going to work my lower lashes because I really struggle. Alright, a little bit messy, but that's okay. It's actually defined them pretty well considering what I have, which is not much. Alright, I have 2 more HOODED Cosmetics products to try out. A lipstick and a highlighter, baby. So this is the lipstick I'm going to wear today, which is the Notorious Liquid Lip Color. It's a matte finish. This is in the shade Bad to the Bones. This is what it looks like. Hopefully it goes alright on my skin. Ooh. It's quite a different color to one I normally pick. So it is more on the kind of cooler tone side, but I really like it. Feels nice too. It's not like super drying or anything like that, which is good. Alright, the last product is a little pigment, which I'm deciding to use as a highlighter. It might not work, but hey. This is the Bling It On pigment. This is in the shade Get On My Level, and it just looks like it is going to be amazing. Oh my gosh, it is shimmery. Sprinkle some into here. Oh my gosh, it is quite glittery. Let's see. Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I love it. Alright rainbows, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this video and I hope you found that these tips and tricks helpful for you to create a cut crease of your own. Again, thank you so much to Rude Cosmetics for sending me all these goodies. I will have a link to them in the description box below, as well as my discount code for you guys to check out any of their awesome products. I love you rainbows and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!